On a quiet September night, a woman vanished into the Hollywood Hills. By morning, Peg Entwistle would become the most tragic story ever tied to the Hollywood sign. Peg Entwistle, she was born Millicent Lillian Entwistle on February 5, 1908 in Port Talbot, Wales. Her childhood was marked by constant movement and early tragedy. When Peg was still young, her father, who was deeply involved in theater, moved the family to the United States in hopes of finding better opportunities. But shortly after arriving in the U.S., her father was struck and killed by a car in New York City. The loss left Peg and her siblings in the care of relatives, forcing her to grow up fast. Despite the instability, Peg found comfort in the stage. She was inspired by her father's work and the energy of the New York theater. She began acting as a teenager. She trained in the performing arts and quickly showed promise, catching the attention of Broadway producers. By her late teens, Peg was performing in respected theater productions and gaining a reputation as a talented, expressive actress. Peg's mother, her name was Emily Stevenson, and she died when Peg was really young. This early tragic loss really affected her. She was primarily raised by her father, and when her father died, that really took a toll on her. On April 18, 1927, Peg married Robert Keith, an actor. Robert, he was not a really good husband. During their marriage, Robert was a liar. He did not tell Peg that he was already married before and that he had 6 children. And he was also a serial cheater. Peg divorced Robert in May 1929, citing cruelty and that he had lied about his past. So their marriage was pretty troubled, and Peg's relationship with him added more emotional stress during a formative time in her life. On the evening of September 16, 1932 is where our story really begins. She left her uncle's home to go on a walk and headed up the Hollywood hillside. After reaching the giant letter H, she climbed a maintenance ladder and jumped to her death. Her body was not discovered until 2 days later by a hiker who found her belongings and alerted police. A note in her purse revealed she felt hopeless about her stalled acting career, turning the night into one of Hollywood's most tragic legends.